Imagine it is 9 a.m. You are sitting in the examination hall and it is pin drop silent. The invigilator walks down the aisle. He is holding a stack of papers. He stops at your desk. He places the question paper face down in front of you, and the final bell rings. You flip the paper over, you scan the questions, your eyes land on question number 4. It is a massive 10-mark essay question. You smile. You studied this exact topic for 3 hours last night. You know this. You uncap your pen, you place the tip on the blank answer sheet, you get ready to write the first sentence, and then nothing. Complete and total blackout. You know the answer is right there. It is literally on the tip of your tongue. You can picture the page in the textbook. You can even remember the color of the highlighter you used. But the actual words, they are completely gone. Your heart starts to hammer in your chest. Your palms get sweaty. You stare at the blank paper as the clock keeps ticking, and you feel trapped. The information is locked inside your brain, inside your head, and you have lost the key. Friends, have you ever sat in an exam hall knowing that you put in the hard work but failing to pull the answer out when it is mattered the most? Hey there, Raghu here, certified memory coach on wheels. Welcome to my podcast. The topic of today's episode is the tip of the tongue. 3 secrets to recall instantly in exams. Having survived a severe spinal cord injury, I learned that our true power is in our mind. Now I am on a mission to help students and competitive exam aspirants stop struggling with rote learning and tap into the infinite potential of their brains using proven memory techniques. Friends, that moment of blackout in the exam hall is one of the most agonizing experiences you can face as a student, right? You didn't fail to study, you failed to recall. When the answer is on the tip of your tongue, it means the data is in your brain, but your retrieval system is broken. You packed your bags, but you lost the map to find them. If you want to eliminate exam blankouts and pull up any formula, fact, or essay the exact second you need it, you need to change how you store the data. Today, I am going to decode the 3 secrets to instant recall. Please write these down because they will change the way you write your next exam. Secret 1: build trigger points. When you experience a blackout, it is because you are trying to remember an entire paragraph all at once. Your brain gets jammed trying to push 100 words through a narrow door. You do not need to, you do not need 100 words. You need one key to unlock the door. So, while studying, you must build trigger points. When you study a long answer, compress it. Find a couple of explosive keywords, important keywords that represents the entire core concept. Memorize only those keywords by visualizing images for each word and linking them with some illogic actions. In the exam hall, when you see the question, you don't search for the whole paragraph. You search for your trigger points, those important keywords. Once your brain sees the visual, it acts like a spark. It automatically ignites the rest of the memory, and the sentences will naturally flow out of your pen. Secret 2: practice retrieval, not rereading. Why does the answer stay stuck on the tip of your tongue? Because while studying, you only practiced pushing information in. You never practiced pulling it out. Reading a textbook 10 times gives you the illusion of competence. You recognize the words, you feel safe. But exams do not test recognition. They test retrieval. You must stop rereading. Start practicing active recall, that is retrieval. Read a page, close the book, stare at the wall, and force yourself to recall the information from scratch. It will feel unforgettable. You will struggle, but that exact struggle is the mental workout that thickens your neural pathways. When you practice pulling the data out at your study desk, pulling it out in the exam hall becomes completely effortless. So that's secret two. I hope you all have understood. Now let's discuss secret three. Use memory chains. Memory chains. That is sequential recall. Sometimes you remember the first point of an answer, but you completely forget points 2, 3, and 4. The flow is broken. To fix this, while studying, you must use memory chains. And what are they? Your brain remembers information best when it is linked to a sequence like dominoes. Take your trigger points from secret one, that is the important keywords, and link them together into a bizarre, vivid story. Make the first trigger interact with the second trigger and make the second trigger crash into the third. When you use a memory chain, you will never have to worry about forgetting the middle of an essay. As long as you remember the first domino, you just knock it over in your mind. Point 1 will automatically trigger point 2, point 2 will trigger point 3, creating a ceaseless, unstoppable flow of sequential recall. When you build trigger points, practice retrieval, active recall, and link your data into chains, that terrifying exam blackout disappears forever. You become the master of your own mental vault. Friends, were you able to connect with this scenario? Have have you experienced the exact same blackout moment staring at an exam paper? I want you to tell me in the comments below. Which of these three secrets are you going to test? Yeah, during your next study session. Please share your comments below. I read every single one of them. So that is my story for today. I am Raghurama Bhat, your memory coach on wheels. If you connected with this episode, hit that subscribe button, follow, and join my community. Keep building those memory chains, my friend, and I'll catch you up in the next episode. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good day.